Hello there. Welcome back to another new video. So it's been a little while, but I'm back for the time being, and I had a video recorded and I was editing it, but it's been so long now that I'm just gonna go ahead and skip it, and I'll just bring you up to date right now. So, what is wrong with that cow texture? Um, that doesn't look right. Oh my god. All the cows are... Okay, hang on. Let me see what's happening. Alright, cows fixed. I just forgot to update my fresh animations resource pack, so that's all fixed now. So let me give you a bit of a tour. So the only thing I've really done in the past, I don't know, 3 months? Since March, however long it's been. It's probably been, let's see, it's July, almost August. It's been like 4 to 5 months. No biggie. I'm here now. But I added this water tower up here, which I think is really cute. I sat for a long time trying to figure out how to make this area look less flat. So I also added these little arches in front of all the farms, so where you go into the farms, you actually have like identifiers for where you can go in and out. All my animals are in that pen over there, and they have a little covered area, which I can show you. We kind of were already over here, but I want to add a little more decoration. I'll probably have to keep adding grass back because the sheep tend to eat it. But they've got this little covered area with the water. They've got some hay bales around. And I just might add like a little bit more decoration in here because it still feels a little boring, but I'm not sure what to add yet, so I'll figure it out at some point, and I'll probably do it off camera and maybe show you after. Um, but then over here, we've got these little archways with the little lanterns, which looks really cute at night and just kind of gives the entrances some definition. And then we've got this lovely little water tower. I really wanted this area to look a lot less flat because every time I would come over here, I was like, you've got some height in the buildings in the back. You've obviously got the height with the windmill. And then it's just like a bunch of flat walls. And it looked very like gray and kind of boring. So I just wanted to add some height, and I think it really helped. I'm really happy with how this area looks. And I still have a few more things to do in this area, like finishing up this rift that goes through the barn. There are horses in here now as well. Moved them into the stables. And I need to finish up the greenhouses over here and then start working on this area as well, which I may do some work on today. But I also really want to go find, because it's been a while since I've been on the server, I don't have any of the new cows or the new pigs or um, I can't remember what else they added, but I want to go collect all the new animals. So that is what I think I'm going to get started on today. So I need to do some researching and figure out where all those animals are. And I think pretty soon too, I also want to cover this guy up and maybe start working on the big temple that I wanted to put over here. I need to do some planning and creative and stuff, but I'm feeling the Minecraft itch again, so I'm back making videos and we're getting to work. Oh, I also, but I got rid of all these mangrove trees that were over here. Um, and yeah, I also am not sure if Necro Radiant will be returning, as he's not a huge Minecraft fan, but he plays sometimes. But I am going to build some of his builds that he's done. I'm just going to take his schematics and put them in so that we actually have some of his builds that he didn't get around to. So, yeah, I might do some of those real quick just to get them in place and just to kind of feel productive, and then we'll go hunting for some animals. So, let's get started. And welcome back. So I set off on my journey to find the warm and cold cows. I started by looking in some areas that were close by to me because I wasn't sure if they would spawn in the old biomes or if they only spawned in freshly generated biomes, which I found out very quickly. They do only spawn in freshly generated biomes, but I checked the cold biome just to be sure, and all I found was this fox and that little sheep up there, so no luck so far. And this did actually end up taking me close to like 2 hours to find anything. So you're gonna see a lot of clips here of just me looking around. But there was some really pretty scenery that I saw, especially on the way back, and I had fun. I had fun looking. I found this nice ice spike biome, which I only saw bunnies in. I don't feel like I saw any other creatures in this biome at all. I also fell down this giant hole and then did a very bad job of trying to get out of it. You can tell it's been a little while since I played Minecraft. And then I finally made it to a newly generated cold biome. I think this is the spruce forest biome, I'm not sure. But I wasn't having any luck, again, finding any animals that I needed. And I almost fell in another hole, which seems to be a trend on this journey now. I fought an invisible spider, which apparently I hadn't done before. I was sure that I had, but I got an achievement for it. And then I found the chicken and pig, and spoiler alert, my mic was muted, so it just sounds like I'm saying nothing. I was really excited. I promise I was really excited. I'm just bad at this game. I've been talking and my mic was muted. I found the new pigs. I'm gonna put him in the boat right now. You get in there. Oh, he sits in there. That's cute. Okay, then I did see a chicken, but I think he might have just died, unless they just drop feathers now. No, there's foxes here, so the chickens are dead. It seems. I hear one. And I still need to find a cow. So I'm gonna cut down this tree, make some more boats. That way we can get 2 of each. And I have carrots, so I'm gonna bring this guy over. He's got a very cute little waddle. Hey, buddy. Hey, you want carrot? You don't like golden carrots? Alright, fine. I'll drag you then. Get in the boat with this piggy, please. Thank you, thank you. Now we need chickens. Had I been thinking this through, I would have brought seeds. But at least I have my leads in my ender chest, so I don't want to leave these guys behind. But I'm also pretty far from home, so oops. Alright, let's take these guys with us. Maybe not. I don't know. It seems kind of difficult. Surely we can find some chickens around here that have not been murdered. Nope, the foxes are still here. I think we're gonna have to go to a different spot for those guys. You know what would be great is if I had one of those ghasts and I could just attach all the boats to him, but I do not have that yet. So just keep pulling these guys right along. Maybe we'll put them on the ice here. It'll be easy to spot. Alright, leave them there. Find the cows are the ones I'm most excited about. Fluffy cows are so cute. Hello. Oh, hello, chicken. You coming with me? Do you have any buddies around here? Any friends that I could rehome? The foxes killed my chicken. So rude. Alright, where were those pigs? They'll be easy to spot on the ice, I said. Piggies. There they are. There's some sheep. Did any cows spawn over here? Sheep, I see a fox. Skeleton. A zombie. A fox. Why do you have to set me on fire? So rude. A cow! Hello! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, there's two of them. You and you are coming home with me. Thank you. Let's go. Now we just need to figure out how to get chickens out of here somehow without them, you know, being eaten. Come on, Mr. Cow. Time for moving. Time for going. Take you to wherever I left the pigs. I think was right over here, but I was wrong last time, too. Oh. Aye. No escaping. No escaping. There they are. Let's pop a boat down. Get you two right in it. Perfect. Now we just need chickens. Chickens preferably that aren't being eaten by foxes or wolves. No more dead chickens. Only live chickens. Alright, we found one chicken. We need one more. Alright, we got one chicken in the boat. I think I'm gonna make him a protective hut because I do not trust the foxes. Can't push boats anymore. Or the wolves to not eat him while I'm looking for another one. Alright, chicken, safe. Go find another one. Target acquired. Chicken located. Chickens obtained. Okay, I also located some firefly bushes. There they are, the firefly bushes, which will be good. I really am excited about the ambiance, just like everybody else, I'm sure. Alright, so now I gotta figure out how to take all these guys home. And thus I began the long journey back home, dragging all of these animals by boat. Though I did find a portal and I took them through the nether, which about halved the time it took me to get there. Alright, we got the chickens and the cows home. I took a little shortcut through the nether. Unfortunately, both the pigs perished on the journey, which was very sad and unfortunate. But I can just go back out and get some more, and it'll probably be easier, in fact, to transfer one animal one kind of animal at a time rather than three. And let's take these guys back to the enclosure. We're almost home. Alright. So now we've got the cold chickens and the cold cows. I think I'm gonna breed them up a little bit just in case. I don't want them to accidentally perish and then I have to go out and get them again. Alright, so let's breed you and you. See what happens. And you. Okay. Then we need some seeds to breed. Actually, but I could just not get a single chicken. Rude. You and hey, you and you and you. Alright, there's two normal baby chickens, of course. I do think I forgot to show it earlier, but I did transform the old animal pen, which was this one right here, to a little tulip field because I thought it was very cute and I really wanted another flower field. I felt like having the animals there just looked kind of weird with the way that these enclosures are. So we've got wheat, we've got tulips, carrots, peonies, and lilacs, and potatoes over there. And then we have our sniffers over here. In there. And our armadillos. And then the flowers, the pitcher pods, and the torch flowers. And I am going to start working on planning the large temple that I want to put over that way because I think I want to work on some of that area next now that most of the farm is done. And I'm thinking about extending the island, so I might add some more fields and such over this way. Oops. And kind of, maybe lengthen the island and get rid of some of that over there so it feels more away from everything, like the island's kind of secluded a little more. And yeah, the temple I want to go right here, and I want it to have like a really nice big garden, and I want it to be very like manicured. So I think I'm gonna need a bit more space. So I might start working on that on and off camera. I need to plan out the build before I start going crazy with terraforming. But yeah, just wanted to give that little update because I forgot earlier. Alright, this episode's getting a little bit long, so I'm gonna show you the rest of the things I did in that lost episode real quick, which is villagers, which I forgot I did. But I put all of the farmer villagers, I bred them all up, and I put them in here, so each layer has multiple farmers. So we've got plenty of trading to be done up here. And it's very loud in this building. But they're all safe here in the windmill, and I need to figure out where I'm going to put the rest of the villagers because I'm not sure yet. Alright, so as this episode is going to be a two-parter, next episode I will be getting the warm cows and the warm pigs and probably some more cold pigs since all of mine died this episode. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!